Hey, I'm Kaylee,
And I'm Tanner.
and we're the Liggins.
And this is our podcast, The World Is An Oyster. We know that sounds wrong. That's
And
just
it
how we
is.
say it. It's just how we say it.
That's one of our little inside jokes that we've had for years is that we say these popular sayings just slightly.
Just the tiniest bit wrong. But that's how we say it.
But now it's our inside joke with everyone else too.
Yeah.
I love that.
But it's 2026 now.
It is officially
Another year in the books.
Another year gone.
And another year ahead.
Another year forward. Another year behind.
But we've had just this inkling,
Yeah.
or just this, we just really love being creative.
Yeah.
You'll learn that about us. And we've wanted to do a podcast conversation type thing for a bit. So we're doing it.
It's funny to me that we waited probably until the most difficult time
Oh,
to do
100%.
this.
Yeah.
Because we've had so much life change. And, that's a big part of why today is just our episode 0. This is the ground floor.
It's basically like a new disease.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Where did it
patient
start?
Zero.
Yeah, patient
Ew.
0.
Your patient
Yeah,
zero.
it started here.
with you.
So this is probably going to look completely different for episode
001.
001.
Yeah. But for now, we just kind of wanted to recap 2025. And within that, you will kind of get to know everything we're passionate about, everything we believe in, and
Everything we'll talk about on here.
all
And
the topics.
everything we have all the answers to.
Oh my gosh, because we're
So-
so smart.
Oh, yeah. No, but we do. I feel like we've been through a lot. I feel like we do a lot.
Yeah,
You're awesome
you're awesome.
and hot. But
And
I
we
can
have
say that we're married.
we have an awesome kid now.
We do have an awesome kid. She is, wow, she's 2 months old.
Isn't that weird to say?
She'll be driving tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, don't say that.
But yeah,
Yeah, we've had a pretty crazy year. So we're just kind of going to talk through. Honestly, we have not done this with each other, really. We've just talked about wanting to talk about all of 2025. So, I don't know.
oh, we should talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're kind of just going to process this together and with you in a really fun, casual.
It's going to be a lot of, wait, that happened?
Oh my gosh, that happened then.
Yeah.
But we're just going to go month by month. And within
Yeah.
those months, you're just kind of learn the things we're passionate about too.
Yeah. And whilst doing so,
Yeah.
we're gonna, what is hilarious is we were gonna do this on New Year's Eve. And so like everybody else in the world, we were watching the series finale of Stranger Things.
Of course.
And we have a 2-month-old. So that also comes with laying her down to sleep.
Yeah.
So by the time we got done with Stranger Things, we were like, we're too tired.
Oh, we're not going to do this.
Yeah, I
But
don't-
we're going to do it now together.
That's right.
Here we go. So this is one of our interests. We love we love big franchises like Disney and I guess Warner Brothers. You have to call that. Like we love Harry
Right.
Potter. We're a big Harry Potter fan. We're big Disney fans.
Yep.
That kind of thing. We love classic.
Here, you keep
films and
talking about that. I'm
movies.
going to go ahead and
Okay.
start opening this.
We love classic films and movies and things like that. So that's one of the things we're passionate about.
Right.
So Tanner is really good at doing Legos. Truthfully, I have done one Lego set ever, and I got really obsessed.
And it was so good.
It was so tiny. It was one of the little Star Wars heads, and Tanner got it for me for Christmas, I think. And genuinely,
There's some levels to this.
Oh, I'm
All right, keep
kind of
explaining.
afraid.
If I'm making too much noise, then
I'm kind of afraid though, because the only one I ever did was this little bitty tiny one. And I got really obsessive about it. And because I got so obsessive about it, I stayed up until 4 a.m.
it was literally until tomorrow.
I'm not even
the
gonna
next
lie.
day.
I genuinely didn't even have a good time doing it. I genuinely didn't even have a good time because I just wanted to complete it so badly. So
And if you know anything about Kaylee, when she has her mind set on something, she's gonna do it. And
that can be a fault of my personality.
and it's beautiful. For the times it works perfectly and the times that it just does not. So
Okay, you're going to have to explain to me how we go. We do not need all of these out. We probably should have grabbed bag 1.
I know that's the thing is I'm trying to find back one.
Love it, love it,
Yeah.
love it. Okay, cool.
Because there's bag 5.
I'm seeing bag
Anyways.
18 right now, which is making me very nervous. So we have bag.
There's at least 18
There's
bags.
bag 1. There we go.
Found it. Cool.
Bag 1. Okay, bring it over here.
Oh,
Okay. We have bag 1 ready to go.
I'm guessing
And-
this is the book to build it.
Oh my dear Lord.
This is an instruction manual.
I'm literally.
This is like what's in the glove box of your car.
right there. Wow.
Diagon
Oh
Alley.
my gosh, there's more.
Oh, even the books are numbered. Oh,
I can't do this. I'm about to give up already. Oh my Lord. Okay, well,
all right. Well, here's book 1.
there's book 1.
Cool.
Okay.
So
flip that
as
sucker
we're
open.
starting book 1,
Let's talk about month 1,
let's talk about month 1 of 2025.
January 2025.
This time last year.
This time last year.
What were we
So-
doing?
Well, we started off the new year. We did not live in this house.
We did
lived
not.
in a
We
different
lived in
place.
a beautiful
Beautiful.
farmhouse
Yes.
out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
And
Parts of it were really, really fun,
parts of it were awesome.
and parts of it were very, very difficult
Very hard.
because it was built in, what was it?
1890?
Something like that.
Yeah. It was a
Old.
while ago.
Old thing. And a lot of it had not been updated since then, I feel like.
100%.
So there were a lot of things that were so beautiful about it. Like we did not have central heat and air.
Yeah,
if-
that was
Yeah. If you've
Fun
ever
to-
lived in a house without central heat and air, you know it's like work. Life is, you have to think about things. Like when you have central heat and air, you don't have to think about it. Everything's just done for you. Everything's just
Exactly.
taken care of. And
Yep.
with this, you have to constantly think about how warm it's going to get or how cold it's going to get and that kind of stuff. So we started off January in a different house. And
that was such a beautiful time.
it was a really fun time.
I'm thankful where we're at now.
Me too.
But it was a beautiful time.
A beautiful time.
So
So we started off the year. The first thing we had on the agenda was with our friends.
yeah, we went on our very first cruise.
Very first cruise with some of our
yeah,
best friends.
which you may be like, but you guys are always doing everything.
I know.
We've never been on a cruise
We
before.
had never been on a cruise.
And so we went on our first cruise. It was a Royal Caribbean cruise. Yep.
And it was, wow.
We didn't even
that-
practice that.
It was the finale. Oh, finale? I don't know. That works.
The last voyage.
It was the finale voyage
Yeah.
of the, what of the seas?
Allure of the Seas.
Allure of the seas. We went with some of our best friends.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the first thing you need to know about us. We are, we have some friends that are like our family that
Oh,
we are
yeah.
very, very close to. We spend a lot of time with them.
Some might say no.
Some might say too close. No, we have some really, really wonderful friends. And I guess I can kind of speak to this. We, had seasons where we didn't have friends that we were this close to.
Right. Yep.
And so if you're in a season of life that, you almost feel like you're past the point, like it's not even worth looking for friendships, that's not true.
Right.
Because
They are there.
they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to get in the right spaces to find people that want to like come alongside you and
Right.
and live life with you. And there's so much power in friendships that don't take anything from you, that
Oh,
only
yeah.
give. Not that you don't walk through hard things together.
Right. Exactly.
Because we have so many times.
You're gonna argue. It happens.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it is to be
Human,
family.
yeah.
I mean, and
yeah.
but there are people that we can lean on, especially we live here. Our family doesn't live here
Right.
in
Yeah.
Tennessee. And we have, found friendships that we can lean on in that way. And so I'm thankful for them. If you're watching, love you. Actually,
This is for
when
you.
you watch, because I know that you
Because we're
guys
gonna make you watch
are
this.
so supportive. Oh, yeah. And we'll also make you view number one.
Right.
Of one. I'm just
View
kidding.
But anyways, went on a cruise.
Yeah, went on a cruise.
It was wild.
It was
a
wild.
hotel on the water. I don't understand how boats work.
I don't either.
Especially
Buoyancy.
especially when they're that big.
Doesn't make sense.
Makes zero sense to me. But went to the Bahamas
Yeah.
and
Nassau.
Nassau. Yep. Shout out to all my Bohemian friends. Back at NEO, Norseman. I almost forgot the mascot for a minute. I was like, hold up. But
Yeah, we went,
Yep.
and I'm like I'm a night owl. I stay up late. I love to hang out. And we get on this cruise and I'm like,
She's exhausted.
I'm just so tired. I don't know why. I'm like, every night they're like, let's go do this and do that. And I'm like, no.
Kaylee said, "There's one thing that can get me out of this room."
Brother, I'll
and do you
tell
know
you
what this
what
one
it
thing
is.
was? For those of you who don't know what this is, and that's not an exaggeration, if there wasn't a person there to do it, this is how Kaylee would do her soft serve.
I live for some soft serve. Like I didn't know that I like soft serve like that.
Right.
Until we got on the cruise. And if
Right.
you've never been on a cruise, a lot of cruises have soft serve.
Unlimited. And
Baby.
Kaylee took advantage of that.
Baby. I thought they were going to have to cut me off.
Yeah,
In 3 days, I had 11 soft serves.
at least.
And I'm not talking like a little no, babe. They were heaping soft serves. So that was amazing. That was my best. That was my best moments were there. But other than
Right.
that, I was so tired.
Yeah.
And there was even this one night that they were like, "Hey, let's all go out and get pizza." Like, because everything's 24 hours. If you've never been on a cruise,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of stuff is 24 hours. You can go eat anytime. You can go walk around. All the lights are always on. That kind of thing. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go lay down. And I don't think I've ever done that in my entire life. Like,
No.
truly, I can't think of another time that I've done that. So I went and laid down. I didn't even want to go hang out. So that was weird. But I was like, you know what? I don't think cruises are for me. Like, I really don't think cruises. I don't
Right.
like a cruise.
Yeah. You
So-
didn't. You felt claustrophobic.
I did feel a touch claustrophobic. And if you've never been on a cruise, just listen to me. I'm a penny pincher. Okay, like
Yep.
don't start with
Yes,
me.
you are.
I like if I can find a deal, I'm going to. Like if I can get something cheaper, I'm going to. If I can, I mean, if I don't have to get it,
Even if there's no need to,
yeah, but
she will find a way.
there's always a need. If I can spend $4 instead of $5, I'm going to. If I can spend 3 instead of 4, I'm going to. Like that's just how I am.
That is how you're wired.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
I grew up poor, baby. Just kidding. But anyway, we decided to do one of the rooms without the porthole or the balcony. Because
Yeah.
I was like, babe, it's easy. It's fine. Let's just do this. It'll be a little bit cheaper.
No, you
Don't do that.
You didn't say let's do this. You said we're doing this, and I said
Just listen to me.
you got it, babe.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I will say, it is pitch black in them rooms.
Oh,
You will
some of the
sleep.
best sleep I've ever had.
Oh my Lord. You will sleep like, you could
It's
sleep
like,
all
oh man,
day.
it's already 10 a.m.
Yeah, you could sleep. Wow, which is crazy for Tanner. Which on that trip was crazy for me because I was so tired. But the cruise is amazing. I saw a giant stingray.
That
was so
felt
cool.
it was a Moana moment.
I was the only one that got in the ocean, by the way.
Whoa.
I forced Tanner into the ocean just briefly.
Mainly because it was raining.
No,
And
it
then
wasn't raining.
And then it stopped raining. And I thought, And then you said, no, get in here.
Yeah, and no one else did, which was really lame. But I had a total H2O, just add water moment, and it was magical.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Oh, I found a person. I found Harry.
Oh, I didn't know there were little people in there.
Oh my gosh, there's another one.
Oh, look, there's little tiny people. Little people. How cute. I think I'm gonna let you handle this.
What?
I really do. I mean, I can. How about when we open the bags, I can kind of sort it for you.
You know what?
I just don't want to start something that you're already doing. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I'm just following this boat, girl.
I know. I don't want to get ahead of you. I mean, I guess I could open my own packet, but then I'm afraid they get mixed.
It's totally fine.
Okay, I'm
No,
afraid they
you're
get
good.
mixed. But I'm loving this happening. So
We'll see how far we can get
Yeah,
because I try to multitask,
I know.
but
This is
I just,
episode
I
zero
just,
zero
I just
zero.
love looking at you
Well,
and hearing you speak.
you know, we're gonna do a lot of that.
I
so.
know. Yep.
Okay, so the cruise is, it's fine. It's fine. But I'm very ready to go home.
Yeah.
So
Would you go on another cruise?
Uh,
I will say this. I will. I want to go on a Disney cruise.
okay, here we go.
I want to try it.
Here we go.
Some people have said it's better than going to like Disney World.
It's so expensive.
Very expensive. But
It's more expensive. It's way more expensive than a Disney trip for us.
oh yeah.
Because that's
'Cause
another thing about us.
That's another thing. We do Disney, and we do Disney cheap. That doesn't sound like it should be in the same sentence.
No. I know.
But
Because of
that's
me.
what we do
Again.
because of Kaylee.
Because we are annual pass holders to Walt Disney World.
Yep.
So we track all them deals. I track the cheapest days to go. But here's the thing: even if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm turning off this podcast. They're weird Disney people. I was you, girl. I was you.
She was.
I was like, Disney adults are embarrassing and weird,
And embarrassingly weird.
and embarrassingly weird. But here's
And do
the
we
thing.
fit that mold? Good.
Sometimes,
Maybe on a random Tuesday.
Maybe.
But yeah.
I mean, here we are. But we went with my family, and it's not just about the rides. It's not just about me crying over Mickey. I'm not weird like that. It's the excellence.
Like that.
It's the excellence of all of
yeah.
it. Everything is excellent. The food is excellent. The theming is excellent. The hotels are excellent. The characters are excellent. The rides are excellent.
We just love an
everything.
immersive experience.
It's completely immersive.
Yeah.
Once you're there in that bubble, everything's taken care of.
Yeah.
Everything's taken care of.
Yep.
And
I can get from the airport
yes.
to my hotel,
Yep.
have an entire trip, back to the airport and home, not have to worry about
And
nothing.
not even have to drive.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty great.
That's my dream. I hate
Yeah.
driving. Truly.
But yeah, so I went a few times as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, this is awesome. And then, like Kaylee said, we went, what was it, 2022? And we're like, whoa, the first time going, one, as adults with adult money, that's dangerous.
It is way more fun.
Way more fun as an adult. Because as a kid, it's like, oh, we just have to follow what the
Right,
parents want
right,
to do. You know
right,
what I mean?
right,
But
right.
no, when you're an adult and you
It's
make the
rockin'.
rules, yeah. So,
And if you're willing to have fun,
oh, yeah.
be fancy pants.
But so, anyways, after our cruise in January, how many days later? Within the week.
Within the week, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, we flew on down to Disney World
I had a Disney
and
trip,
went to Festival of the Arts.
Love Festival of the Arts.
Yep, we tried to at least go once during each festival.
Yeah.
And so that's what we aimed to do. And so both working remote, we're like, hey,
Let's do it.
let's go work for a bit.
Yeah.
And then go through these festivals.
Yeah.
So January, Festival of the Arts. Tapped.
Check.
Yeah. And then.
Amazing.
Yeah, what happened in
February.
February?
So
I know what happened in February.
February was a big month for us. First of all, my birthday is in February. So I'm like looking forward to my birthday.
Yeah, all good
And
things.
then I figured out why I had such a poor time on the cruise. Because I was pregnant. Surprise!
What?
Yeah, and also.
And
just-
this is a whole story in itself.
Yeah.
Even in, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I found out I'm pregnant right before my birthday on the 22nd, 23rd. It was right before my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Like
around
the
there.
20th or something.
Yeah,
It was
it's-
you told me,
Yeah,
well, you told me the same day,
Yeah.
but on a Friday. So,
whenever that was.
yeah.
So we were super excited. We were surprised. We had just been like, well, we'll see what happens. And
Right. Weren't planning,
yeah, but nothing
but
had
weren't preventing.
and nothing had happened
Yeah.
for a while. We
Yeah.
had just kind of gotten to the point we weren't really thinking about. I didn't want to feel that like
The pressure almost.
the pressure, yeah, of like, but of having to think about it all the time. And so we didn't.
Right.
And I don't know, I did think in the beginning it would happen a lot sooner than it did.
Right.
And it didn't. But I'm really thankful now I look back at that season that wasn't like an overwhelming season because I know
Yeah.
so many people walk through infertility and walk through those things. And that's not what I'm calling what we walked through.
Right.
It's more of just like, it just took longer than I thought it would. And
Right.
so I'm glad that we didn't have this stress around it in any way. But yeah, we found out we're having a baby. We were so excited. So that was pretty crazy. Pretty funny story. So I find out I'm pregnant. The first person I told was one of my best friends.
Oh, yep.
My best friend. Her name's Ashley. And it's a precious video. I love it so much.
Insert video.
She's amazing. And so we immediately went to Walmart together to go and get something so that I could like surprise Tanner with something. I wanted to have like a gift or something like that. And so we go together and then I come back and I give Tanner this gift. And
Yep.
so what's really funny.
Wait, are you going to tell what I thought?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm going
my
to tell you
goodness.
that. So I had,
We're thinking of two totally different areas of this beautiful story right now.
so we had, wait, what are you thinking?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, you can tell yours after.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Tanner, I get home and I'm like, I have a surprise for you, but close your eyes. And so I go and like set up, I had this little basket and had like a little stuffed animal in it and like the positive pregnancy test and all that stuff. And he was completely shocked, like completely shocked when he opened his eyes. And obviously one, because he had no idea, but later
In the most innocent way.
he said, I really thought you'd gotten like a fancy outfit. Wink, wink.
I don't know. I was like, hey,
I thought you
it's
were
February
that's what I thought.
2025.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You were going to be doing. I was like, what?
Sorry. Husbands can relate.
It was so funny though. I'm like, wow, your mind was in a really different place when I told you that. But he was so shocked. And Tanner has always wanted to be a dad.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah.
So it was super
Ever since I
exciting.
was a kid, like I've wanted to be a dad. And then so if it was up to me, honeymoon baby.
Oh my
That's what we would have had.
And I was
But
not that way.
She was not that way,
Yeah.
which is okay.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
It is
We
fine.
got 5 beautiful years together to
Yes. Oh my gosh.
travel and grow and learn
get
each
to
other.
know each other and get to know ourselves. and
Right.
We needed that time. Yeah.
Of just growing and learning each other and traveling
Yeah.
and just getting to do all the stuff. And so, but this completely shocked me.
Yeah.
You always think you know the emotion you're gonna have of just like, oh, we're gonna sob, we're gonna, I don't know,
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna jump around. Yeah.
fall on my knees, fall on my face,
Yeah.
and it was just such unbelief
Mm-hmm.
and like shock, but just such joy and expectancy at
Yeah.
the same exact time.
It's
so,
funny. I think so much of that, oh, I'm supposed to react this way, has been framed by social media.
Oh, 100%.
We see other people's reactions and we think that that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you're supposed to react.
Right.
And I hate that.
Oh.
I hate that.
Yep.
And that's why when we did a gender reveal,
Yeah.
we didn't want to have like a big party around it because like really, truly, we did not care if it was a girl or a boy. I was just super excited either
Right.
way. And I felt like if we did like this big public party, I
like,
was
oh,
going to
we-
have to react a
Yeah.
certain
We
way.
have. Yeah.
You like have to jump up and down. And not that I like don't want to jump up and down. It's that I wasn't going to jump up and down one over the other.
Right.
And so it kind of pits like, that's why I think so many times we have these terrible videos of dads not cheering when it's a girl. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
they like want a son, and I understand that.
Yeah.
Also, don't be a loser.
Which, spoiler alert, we have a daughter,
We have a daughter.
and she's amazing.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
Tanner was so excited. And not like that at all. Like, not like rude. Some rude dads are. Anyway, so what were you going to say?
I was gonna say, so remember how we lived in this 100-something-year-old house?
my gosh.
No central heater air.
Yeah.
So we had gas heat throughout
Mm-hmm.
the house, and so you told me on a Friday. We found out on a Friday, and we went out to go eat dinner with some friends. And when we come back that Friday night, our gas is out.
Our gas is out.
Our gas is out.
Our gas is out.
And if you know me, I'm like, I always stay on top of things. I'm like, we had two 500-gallon tanks that I had filled.
Yeah.
Long story short, one of them had a busted gauge that I
leak.
was like, oh, we only need to fill up this much.
Wrong.
Wrong. And
was a nightmare.
It was coming towards the end of winter, and it decided to be the coldest it
was
the entire winter for
so cold.
Tennessee. And yeah, so
That
found
was
out my
rough.
wife is pregnant, and
Like
our
the
gas
next
goes
day.
out, and I immediately felt like a failure.
Oh
So-
my gosh. But it was funny, like how quickly that I feel like you switched gears, because I remember you like called the company and you were like, and Tanner's like very non-confrontational, unlike me. I'm more
Well.
the confrontational side.
And that's why
And-
we're perfect for each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Totally.
You will, if someone sends me the wrong order of food,
I
you
will
will send the
send it
plate
back.
back for
I
me.
will.
Yeah.
But Tanner gets on the phone and he's like, I have a pregnant wife. I need you to get out, because they were like making all these excuses that they couldn't come and they couldn't do all this things. But he was like, I have a pregnant wife and you're going to get out here right now. And I was like,
Yep.
dang, Who are you?
I know, right?
He's a dad. That's what it is. So we
But
find
yeah.
out we're pregnant.
Yep.
We have no heat in our house, which was rocking. We go to dinner
Yep.
with some of our friends. No one knows that I'm pregnant, other than one set of friends. The other couple did not know that I was pregnant. And it was around my birthday.
Yeah.
So they very sweetly, while I was gone in the bathroom, which they did not know, I was throwing my guts up. And they did not know that that was what was happening. But while I'm gone in the bathroom, they ask the waiter at the Mexican restaurant to sing me happy birthday. And if you've ever had a birthday at a Mexican restaurant,
You
a
know.
lot of times they will like not only bring you a little dessert, they do like this funny little thing where they
Giant sombrero.
yeah,
Right on your
sombrero,
head. Yep.
and they put like food on your face.
Yep.
It's like a funny thing. So I go to the bathroom. I vommed. Okay, I vommed hard.
Yeah, it was happening quick.
It
It's
was-
like, oh,
yes.
you're pregnant. Bleh.
Bam.
Instant.
Next day, I started throwing up. And so I go to the bathroom and I come out and my face is beet red.
Couldn't
My
even tell you were throwing
yeah,
up.
right. My whole neck is splotchy. My whole chest is splotchy. And I see Ashley, my friend, look at me and she's like, and I'm like,
What? I don't look okay?
I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought she was looking at me because I looked so bad. And little did I know she was trying to emotionally prepare me for what was about to happen.
Yep. What a great friend.
Yeah, I know. She did her best. So they loudly come out singing happy birthday. And I'm like, dear God, I want to crawl under this table and on the cold floor. I just want to lay on this cold
Lay
floor.
on the cold floor.
Gosh, I wanna
Nothing,
lay on
nothing
this
like
cold
it when
floor.
you're sick.
Exactly. And they bring out this giant thing of food, and I'm like, I don't want to look at another ounce of food. I was already thinking that. And then they set this giant thing in front of me, and they put a sombrero on my head, and everyone in the room turns and looks at me. My face is beet red. My chest is red. My neck is red.
Everything's red.
I'm sweating. There's literally like sweat on my lip, like sweat on my head. The taste of vomit in my mouth.
Oh.
And they sing
We're
happy
going to
birthday.
cut this part for some people.
They sing happy birthday to me. The whole room sings happy birthday to me. And they go to like put the stuff on my face. And I'm like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But like they keep,
But I do want to hurt somebody.
but I was in that moment I wanted to hurt someone. Yeah. They try to put this whipped cream on my nose over and over again. And I was like, no. Thinking, dude, if you do this, I will throw up on you. Like for sure.
Or
And
throw a punch. Either
Finally
way.
he gets really close and I'm like, no, stop. Don't do that. And so thankfully they did not put it on my face, but we left and I ended up calling that couple and I was like, hey, I am actually pregnant. You can't tell anybody. No one, like my family does not even know yet. And I was not intending to tell anyone, but this is what it is.
Right.
And because they were like, I'm so sorry we asked him to do that.
Right.
I'm like,
It's
don't
like,
be
oh, no, it's not
sorry.
you, I promise.
It wasn't your fault. So that was amazing. That was great.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much February.
Right. So, and then we went into March, which is my birth month, and turned the big 3-0,
3-0.
which is wild.
Hit 30.
Yeah. You know what else turned 30 in 2025?
Tell me.
The Goofy movie.
I love that.
You know what else turned 30 in 2025?
What?
Toy Story.
Oh.
And you know what else turned 30 in 2025?
Tanner Legan.
Tanner Legan. But you know what else turned 30?
Tell me.
Flower and Garden Festival
Oh.
at Epcot. So you know we went to that.
You know we had to go.
2 of 4.
2 of 4.
Done.
Check.
But
check.
that was such a fun one.
That was so
Flower and
fun.
Garden, I love it. Getting to turn 30. Hey, if you want to build some of this, you totally can.
Okay, what
Here.
step are you on?
Here, I'm right here. It tells you which ones you need for it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's kind of all over.
All right.
But
Yeah, tell them about this trip. You haven't done any of these yet?
yeah, we're starting right here. Flower and Garden. Love it. I love going to see all the different topiaries. So back in Festival of the Arts, they have like chalk art everywhere. It's so fun. And then getting to go there, I had to go see Woody.
Of course.
We're both turning 30.
Of course.
So,
And I'm pregnant now. We knew. So our other trip in February,
oh, yes.
I rode
Wait, in
every
January.
ride,
Yeah.
in January, I rode every ride, walked around for miles and miles and miles, and had zero idea that I was pregnant.
Yeah.
So
But
that's kinda
then
scary.
too, you were tired.
But
And I was like, oh, it's just
very-
Disney tired, but no,
I was very tired.
it was different.
Yeah, it was.
And
different.
then, so on this trip in March, we got to take a ton of announcement pictures.
Yes, that was so
Baby
sweet.
Ligon here in 2025.
We took
I think
the
we,
cutest pictures.
yeah, we called some family members while we were there with like the castle in the background and
Yeah.
everything. And it was awesome.
That was really fun.
And
Before we posted, and I was too excited, so literally we sat in the park
yep,
after, and I edited the pictures, and then I immediately posted them
Yeah.
because I was so excited to share with everybody.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I love that. Yeah, that was a super fun trip. We ate a lot of good food that trip, and well, I was doing my best to eat.
you crushed it
I did my
for
best,
the most part.
truly.
Yep.
Because at that point,
The first trimester for Kaylee was rough.
I threw
but-
up a lot of things.
Yeah. But yeah, loved that trip. Whenever we got home though, we were having to find a new place to live.
Place to live,
Yeah. So
which is stressful.
100%.
Not always super fun.
Yeah. And then especially in Middle Tennessee when just the prices of everything
Are
is
insane.
nuts. Super long story short, friend of a friend was moving, wanted to start renting out their house and just made an awesome connection.
Truly, the Lord opened up a door for us.
100%.
Like I don't doubt that at all.
Right. And just great relationship there. And that's where we're at now.
Yeah, and we love
We've
it.
been loving it, getting to raise our daughter here.
Little girl.
We're back in civilization. Literally, we were 3 minutes away from the hospital, if that.
Yes, which
And
was a huge blessing
Yeah.
because we had a lot of appointments and things starting up then too. Yeah,
And so, yeah, that was March.
that was March.
And then April came. All of a sudden, moved into this house.
Yeah, got moved in.
Um,
Big pregnant, so our wonderful friends helped a ton.
Yes.
They were our saving grace through all of that because I don't know how we would have gotten it all done.
Yeah, which is crazy too, because since we moved to Tennessee, it was like
Every year.
every year we were moving to a
Not
different
this
place,
year.
but not this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we love it here.
And but yeah, we moved into this house,
Yeah.
and then what else happened in April? Was that New Orleans? Was that end of April, beginning of May, or just beginning of May?
I think it was end of April.
Okay, well we'll just mash these two together
Mash-
because
mash
stuff
it.
happens in May too.
Mash it.
But we have some friends down in New Orleans. A good buddy of ours that we went to college with at Oral Roberts in Tulsa.
Squaw.
Squaw, Golden Eagles. But Alex, he is a worship leader down
One
in
of our best friends.
New Orleans. And
One
if
of
you
the
know
most
me,
talented worship leaders.
oh,
you'll ever meet in your
1,000%,
life.
and just coolest, one of the coolest people I know.
Yep.
I feel like he could be friends with anybody.
Yes.
And but yeah, he called us up and said, "Hey, you guys want to come visit?" And then
We're like, sure.
yeah, and then we can lead worship together again like the good old days. And so we were like, "Okay, yeah, get to see our bud and then
For sure.
go down to New Orleans."
And
Yeah.
if you know anything about us, we love to travel. We
Yes.
love if you pitch a trip, we're probably in.
Yeah.
Truly, we're probably
10 times out of 10 we'll
Yeah,
be there.
yeah, we're usually there.
And but that was an awesome trip. We made some awesome connections.
It's
Yeah.
kind of an interesting time. So they were reaching out to us about potentially taking a role
Right.
with them. It was a very large church. So I guess that kind of brings us to our next personality trait. So Tanner
yeah.
and I both sing.
Yep. We have
Tanner-
both had positions at churches in the past,
Yeah.
and it's just something we love to do. We feel
love.
a call towards ministry, and we just love people.
Yeah.
And of course, we have some gifts that I believe the Lord uses to
Yeah.
one, just honor Him and just lead people to Him. But
We
Yeah.
love the church. Truly, we love the church. We've had a lot of complicated experiences with the church.
oh yeah,
But we've had it truly. I just kind of was about to say this out loud, and then I realized that I actually believe that.
right,
I really don't need any more good experiences with the church
right,
because I know that God cares about me as a person.
yeah,
And His church is built. I'm not saying that the church is not valuable. There's so much value in being in a body of believers and being surrounded by people.
oh yeah,
That you should fight. You should fight to keep that a priority in your life, unquestionably. But that being said, I think for a long time, we built our, at least me, I built my relationship with God around the gift that I had and using that gift in a service or in church. And so
Right.
when you, I don't know, that was a big lesson for me. I needed to learn for a really long time. But all that being said, we went down there. It was a very large church, very exciting opportunity, and just didn't feel like a fit. I mean,
Right.
truly, there were parts.
Which is okay.
Yeah, which is so okay. Like, they're amazing people, so amazing, and it just wasn't. And it was both sides. You know, they, we felt it and they felt it. And that's one of the great thing about like going out for positions in ministry is it's rare, at least in my experience, that like one side is like, oh, I really want you here, and the other side is like, no.
No, yeah.
Usually, it's like both sides are seeing it the same way because if you've prayed about it,
Right.
you know, you want to be in line. That being said, I feel like that trip kind of tied us a string around our heart to New Orleans.
Yep.
Yeah, we have this passion for New Orleans about the people that live there. That there's a lot of creativity,
Oh yeah.
and with creatives, this is a generalization, but I'm a creative, so I feel like I can say it. With being creative, there's sometimes can come along an apathy or a paralysis even, and there's a lot of history obviously in New Orleans as well of like deep-rooted racism and deep-rooted
Yep.
issues and deep-rooted poverty, and you know, there's so many things to tackle all in that. But all that being said, we just have such a heart for creatives and things like that. And there is this extremely expressive community that is being attacked by this evil. Or, you know, like there's so much voodoo and magic, and like people scoff at those things like they're not real or or hold no power, and they do. That's why people practice it. People don't practice things that give them nothing in return. People don't continue to follow Christ if they don't get something in return. That sounds bad, but but I follow Christ one because he loves me, and two because I know my whole future is built around his promises. And so,
And what's sad about just the darkness of all that,
Yes.
like all the magic and everything, is like it's just a counterfeit.
it's
You know
not
what I mean?
real.
Yeah, it's just a counterfeit
It's
of
not real.
just really what God can do in your life.
Yeah, and it will
So-
take so much from you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just have a heart.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, we're
community.
passionate about that.
Yeah, we
But,
have a heart for that community
yeah.
and creatives in general, because I think creatives have a tendency to be wounded by the church in a different way
Oh yeah.
than a lot of other people do, because there's a high emphasis on service to the church, and I think there's a difference in service and servitude. One feels like slavery.
Okay, now
Do you know
I'm
what I
understanding
mean?
what you're saying. Yeah.
One feels like a requirement to salvation,
Right.
and one feels like a gift. And often creatives feel like they are bound to a house
Right.
because of their gift. Like, I can't leave, or it'll crash around. Crash around me. What are they going to do without me?
Well,
Or
it's not about you.
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Your position. I when I was leading worship, when I was leading a team, and I don't mean this in a mean way. I don't mean this to discredit someone's gift or that kind of thing, but I never let someone feel like they were irreplaceable, because
Right.
that puts too much pressure, especially because most churches are built on volunteers, the backs of volunteers.
1,000%. Yeah.
And we got to steward that well,
Yeah.
because we know what it feels like.
That is definitely going to be a future episode.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a big one.
Anyways, we went to New Orleans.
We went to New Orleans.
We got to see our buddy Alex.
We ate some great food.
Yeah. Oh, nonstop.
Bruh.
And then we just made some awesome relationships.
Yes.
I'm sure we will, if not have people on this show,
100%.
You're going to hear about them.
Yes.
And so, but yeah, what else happened in May? We found out that we were having a baby girl.
Yes.
That was in May.
That was in May.
And so what have we talked about so far? We talked about traveling, Disney, the church, our daughter.
Our wonderful daughter.
I mean, and these are all going to be just huge topics about what we are going to continue to talk about.
Yeah.
So
So those are
If that's
all
in your wheelhouse, here we are, being
And here we are.
creative, building Legos.
bone Legos. I'm going to take a little break. I did a little part.
Okay.
I'm afraid that I did
You
it
did
wrong.
so good
I'm
though.
truly so afraid that I did
No,
it wrong.
you did so
Please
good.
check it. It's this.
That
Well, I did this too, but these parts were easy. This wasn't. I don't know.
that looks perfect.
Thank God.
That looks so good.
Okay, thank God. I got to take a break. I'm going to stress.
Okay. I can't keep going with all this greatness.
Okay, so that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like that was a great time, and it was also really eye opening because we had always pretty much been in a ministry capacity, and
Yeah.
that was kind of the shift that I had a job opportunity drop in my lap.
Yep.
That wasn't a ministry job at the exact same time, and I remember
Yeah.
praying and being like, "Okay, Lord, show me what I'm supposed to do because I don't know. Like I don't know. Are we supposed to take this? Are we supposed to go forward with this?" The other thing was too, they a lot of the conversations were about having us come pretty quickly, and
Right.
we had a baby on the way, and that was a big thing to consider.
Right.
And so this other position was remote position, paid very well, and it sounded like it would be perfect. And so
Right.
what I assumed was that one was going to work out and the other wouldn't. That's
Right.
what was going to happen. Like one is going to work, the other won't. That'll be my answer. And then that's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
So we talked to the church, and decided that wasn't the direction we were going to go.
Right.
At least right now, that
Yeah.
wasn't what we felt like was right. And so I was like, okay, amazing. This other job is going to work out. And then I didn't hear anything from him, and I was like, what is going on? And we had been through like a lot of interviews. Like we were to the last step.
Right.
And anyway, I called and was like, hey, just wanted to kind of check in on things. What's the next step? And they're like, oh, we've decided to go a different direction. And I realized realized that I had posted that I was having a baby. So
Oh yeah.
my obviously could have been different reasons, but we were pretty deep into the interview process. Like
yeah.
we were pretty deep. We had a lot of conversations, and they went a different direction. And so it was this moment that I was like, I'm like, wait, like God, I thought one of these was going to work and the other one wasn't.
Right.
Or they would both work and I would have to
Yeah.
pick.
Right.
But I never dreamed that like both
It would
wouldn't
be
work.
right.
So that was crazy. But honestly, it was still God's hand,
Yeah.
because I just continued to look and got an incredible remote position in social media. And it's an incredible position. I work for an awesome company, have a fantastic boss. They didn't even have like maternity leave. They didn't even have a process for maternity leave when I started. And he literally built it out around me so that we were able to
Right.
have something like that. That's incredible.
Which I was so thankful for.
me too. That was such a gift. So, and Tanner got to be home
Yeah.
too. So, okay, let's keep going. So we had that happen. And where are we at? We're in May now.
Now we're in
Yeah.
June.
Now we're in June.
June beach trip.
The beach trip.
The beach trip.
We love the beach. I love the beach more than Tanner.
That is true. If you always hear, oh, would you do the beach or would you do the mountains? 10 times out of 10. Okay, I go to the beach because my wife loves to go to the beach, but I'm a mountains guy. I will always go to the beach with you.
Here's the thing though. I love an empty beach.
I could get down with that.
If we're at a busy beach, I'm like, I'm done. I want to go home. But when I'm on an empty beach, I can sit there all day. And I am a sit there all day kind of girl. Like I'm a bring my chair, bring my towel, bring my full face goggles, which I do have.
Which she does have.
And I do use.
Can be witness to that.
Because my favorite thing is looking for shells. That's truly my favorite thing, because that's my dad's favorite thing to do. So we always would do that together. Anyway, I'm a beach girly. So we went to the beach with our friends, our wonderful, wonderful friends. Had a blast.
Yeah.
Had a blast there. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I wasn't showing on that trip.
Right.
Because I remember so specifically, I could feel my stomach like getting bigger, but that was the last time I laid on my stomach. I wasn't quite 20 weeks yet, and it wasn't. I just had not popped, and so I like dug out like the tiniest hole and laid on my stomach.
I do remember that.
I was
got
like,
to help
beep,
you
beep.
with your belly.
And I had my first kick, my first
Oh, yep.
big kick that I
Yep.
was like, oh my gosh, that was a kick out there by the water. And I remember you got to feel it too.
Mm-hmm.
That was
so real.
cool. That was so cool. The first one you got to feel too, which was amazing. So yeah, beach trip. We come home. What's next? That was pretty much it for that much.
Yeah.
month,
Oh,
I think.
all while in the summertime, our car's AC went out.
Oh my god.
So that was fun. That
The
was a fun
Lord
hot
had to
summer,
shepherd.
especially with you being pregnant too.
Yes.
I was like, oh my gosh.
But honestly, we rolled down them windows, babe.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of ended up liking it. That's what's
Right.
crazy.
Uh huh.
Like at first I
We're
thought,
like, oh, it won't be hot like much longer.
yeah, we just
But
kept
it
waiting.
was.
We
It
just-
was, and it was much
Here's
longer.
the thing: we're making it sound like we're so like we can't afford to fix these
Right.
things. We literally can. We just didn't. We were
Yep.
just like, I don't.
Yeah,
just
it'll be cold soon.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, and then July, we just hung out.
July was just that was our first kind of down month. With
I remember because I felt like we had something every single
yeah, we did.
month and or week. But yeah, July, August. August I began playing again in a worship role. That was fun.
Super fun.
We were in a church that it was a good thing,
Yeah.
but we just kept feeling like I don't know if this is the place for us.
No,
and so
nothing wrong.
absolutely nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It was just
We just didn't have peace.
yep. And for the season that we were in, we were like, man, we just want something like we kept bouncing around the idea of like home church.
Yeah.
You know, just like going back to the basics, just reading the word, living life together. We were, in a sense, kind of doing that with our friends.
Right.
We would just be hanging out, and then of course, like scripture be brought
Yeah,
up, and just like, hey, what is everyone going through right now? But
We needed
Yeah.
like a church body, and we knew that. And we will talk about, why we were transitioning
Right.
out of church someday.
yeah,
Not out of church, but out of a church.
yeah,
So there was a lot of complicated feelings too at
Right.
that time that we were kind of wading through a lot. So honestly, it was probably kind of good for us to go somewhere and be a little unknown
yes,
and unneeded.
yeah,
And but it just wasn't long term, I think, where we were supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know where we weren't supposed to be. Again,
Right.
amazing people. So there are some fantastic staff members there that are top notch. But just wasn't where we're supposed to be. So
yeah.
by chance, we found. Should I say that yet or no?
No, that was in
Okay.
October.
I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
getting ahead
So
of
we're
yourself.
but we're still going to this place at the time.
Yeah, and then August comes around. What happened in August? We don't have school age kids yet.
Yeah, exactly.
You were big pregnant.
Yeah.
I started going to F3.
Oh my gosh.
F3.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard about it, it's F3 is basically a free men's workout. Pretty much, I know there's a ton in like Tennessee,
Yeah.
whatever city you're in. You just meet certain days of the week early in the morning, and there'll be a certain type of workout, whether it's running, rucking, lifting,
Yeah.
and it's been awesome.
It was so great for Tanner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not only just like getting out and active, but
Yeah,
like
right.
just community and
community of men.
yeah,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
are praying before they go for a run and are talking about things and are
right.
like,
And then
it's amazing.
But yeah, my buddy Zach, he just texted me one morning or one night, and was like, "Hey, what are you doing at like 5 a.m.?" And I'm like, "Well, normally I'm like gonna go work out or something before work." And he said, "Well, just meet me here, and then like we'll go through work." And I was like, "Okay." And it
I
was
had no
awesome.
idea what you were going to
Yeah, I was like, okay, I trust this dude.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome. So shout out Steamer. Shout out Zach. F3's been awesome.
Yeah.
And then September came around,
Yeah.
and annually we'll have our big Disney trip.
Our big trip.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, September is the best time to go to Walt Disney World because it has statistically the lowest crowds
Yep.
and the lowest prices through the year, which doesn't make any sense, but
Right.
whatever.
So
We love it.
we try to kill two birds with one stone.
Yep.
We'll go and we'll re-up our annual passes.
Which hurts.
Yep. And then we'll do a Halloween party. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
We love it.
Got to do it.
Yeah.
At
and
least
as a
once.
reminder,
Yeah.
I'm due in October.
This was Kaylee's last week. We talked to the doctor And he said, like, this is probably the last week you'll be able to fly. And Kaylee said,
Booked
deal.
booked for
Done.
that week.
Yeah. And so she's big pregnant, walking around. Food and Wine Festival at this time, too.
And I'm not sick anymore. I was only sick for
yeah.
the first trimester.
So
I was
she is-
extremely sick the first trimester.
But she is thriving at this point.
Oh, man.
Only downside, couldn't ride the rides.
Yeah.
We could ride some of the Omni Mover stuff, but the big stuff, we're like, hey,
And
we'll
I'm
get to do
I'm
it
a
again.
rides girly.
Yep.
I love a roller coaster.
You did let me ride Space Mountain.
I did.
Because
I wanted you to.
if you didn't know, at the Halloween party, you know it's always dark in there, but they turn off every light in
Every
there.
light.
And it is nuts.
You think it's dark before.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
But then you're literally just zooming through
Into
darkness.
the abyss, waiting for your head to get chopped off. Like
Yep.
truly every time I'm like, today's the day. A wire fell.
Right?
We're done.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah. So we did a Halloween party.
And so it was kind of weird though, because we did that so early. It was like, oh,
Right.
Halloween's over. But
Exactly.
we still had almost 2 months until
Yeah.
Halloween happened. And then September, of course, football's happening.
You mean October?
No, we're still in September.
Oh, we're still in September. Okay,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
So September, football's happening. Greatest time of the year. You can smell pumpkin spice.
I don't like
And
pumpkin
then
spice, but you do.
October happens. And the only thing we can think of is Jovi's going to be here.
Nothing else was on
Yeah.
our mind. Truly.
And we had our 5-year anniversary that month.
Yeah.
And it
October
just
10th.
whizzed by.
And it's funny because everybody was like, man, that baby's coming any day. And so I believed that like an idiot. And then she just kept not arriving.
Yeah.
And I assumed like in my brain, I'm like October 1st, it's possible that she's going to be born.
Right.
Like because it was like October, this is the month.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about that.
Man.
But-
and so we're going through October. We're going to all of our, you have tons of, if you haven't had a baby, you go to a lot of appointments right there at the end. Like it's just back to back to back and you're just in and out of the doctor's office. So I'm going in and out. My boss was like, "You gonna ever have that baby? What's going on?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Please don't bring it up because I'm rolling around at this point." Right. And so her due date comes October 22nd, and she does not arrive.
Yep.
And so
she does not come.
She does not come. And we had a surprise on October 22nd. So not a surprise for our baby,
Oh, yeah.
but we are sitting in the living room, and I'm just going to be real here. If I'm home, you better not just come to my door because I may or may not have pants on. I mean, you just don't know. I mean, that's how it is.
I can vouch
Sorry.
for that.
Truly.
It's our
I
house.
mean, we're just chilling. I'm going to be comfortable in my own house. So I'm sitting with no pants on, probably no bra on. You know, I'm home. That's what it is, babe. That's what it is.
And full term pregnant.
And big pregnant. And Tanner's sister texts him and says, "Your dog is outside." And let me just preface this. Tanner's family lives 10 hours away.
Yep.
My family lives about 4 hours away.
Yep.
Yeah, so he gets a text from his sister. And
Yep. So my first thought is, okay, my sister somehow hacked into my Ring camera.
That's super on brand for her. She would do that.
And which she probably could, but no, we go out and they're there.
They're in the driveway.
Yep.
Which we love to hang out with them. Oh my gosh, so much. We were just shocked.
Yeah.
That I was like, what are you guys doing
Yeah.
here? So
they were just ready
So
to
excited.
meet Jovi.
So it was such a fun surprise that they are in the driveway. The other than I didn't have pants on, I had to go put pants on really fast.
Right.
But they get here, and I felt really bad because they're here. I almost felt like they were stuck here
Right.
because Jovi Girl did not come until October 27th. And I had to be induced for her to even make her arrival. My doctor was like, okay, we're like getting to a week over. We gotta go. So anyway, that was pretty crazy.
Pregnancy was a whole thing. That had to be a whole.
Oh my gosh.
Whole
I had
nother
a
episode. That was-
fantastic delivery. It was literally painless. I feel bad. I know, seriously.
Back to things.
But it like was truly painless. I thank the Lord that it was so God, because I was really nervous about being induced too, and then
Right.
it was incredible. So
But you crushed it.
thanks.
You were so good at birthing.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I had no idea what I was doing.
I didn't either. But you did it.
It happened very fast. Joe became very quickly.
Yep.
After I was induced, my water broke, and then I only pushed for 9 minutes, and she made her arrival.
Yeah, which
So
we were like, hold on. Did we do this right?
I know it was crazy. So Jovi arrived, which was the highlight of the year,
Oh,
unquestionably.
yeah.
Unquestionably the greatest thing. Actually, the highlight of my life, truly. That was the greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
Ditto.
Yeah, insane. So she makes her appearance. We stay in the hospital a night, and then we get to come home, which was a crazy feeling.
That was so
Surreal.
surreal. Well, first off, it feels like, okay, here's this new thing.
Keep
there
it
you
alive.
go. Keep it alive.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
And since Jovi came so fast, she still had a lot of fluid in her lungs.
Yep.
And so she choked a lot those first few days, which was horrifying.
It
Like
was-
truly horrifying. It's funny how fast like the mom mode takes over.
You got there quick, girl.
Like
it was
immediately
awesome.
because one time we were sitting in the hospital and she started to choke and I knew she was choking and the nurse we had some fantastic nurses. Do not hear me wrong. I had so many wonderful nurses that were incredible and amazing, and nurses are amazing and heroes. You know I mean all that. In this moment, it was a younger nurse and I could tell that Jovi was
And
starting to
Kaylee
choke.
went mom mode.
I could tell that Jovi was starting to choke, and I was in the bed. They were taking my my blood pressure or something like that. So I was kind of attached, or I was across the room, something like that. And she started to choke, and I was like, "Hey, she's choking. I need you to to pat her." And she was like, "Oh, she's okay." And I knew that she was choking, and so I'm like, "Hey, you need to pat her. You need to pat her. You need to
Right.
pat her." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" And so she picks her up. And is like, I'm just gonna wait a second, and like literally goes pat pat, and like listen, when a baby's choking like that, you gotta like lean him over and like bam bam bam, like you gotta seriously.
I love how quiet you were.
I know, I was afraid I was gonna wake her up. Speaking of her, and she wasn't doing that, and so I from across the room went, "That's long enough," and I like throw myself out of the bed, and I'm like literally about to. I did take her, I think.
Yeah.
It is wild how fast that like instinct kicks in. It happened like instantly.
Yeah.
Crazy. So anyway, but she comes home. She's great. My mom got to stay for 5 days, which was literally the greatest time of my life. Like, I mean, we had so much fun. Just like
It was awesome getting chances to sleep.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was great. She helped us so much because she would take a shift because somebody had to stay awake with Jovi because she was, choking.
Yeah.
So
Just with the fluid.
with all that stuff. So yeah, thank you, Mom. You're the greatest. And that was the most fun I've ever had with you in my entire life. So please, if you want to come live with me, you can. Tanner's like, what? So that was amazing.
Yeah.
So when Mom leaves, I cry and cry and cry.
Yeah.
And then it's just us.
Then it's just us. And that's pretty much what November was.
Yeah.
Was we just get to figure
Hidden
out this
away.
parent thing and hang out with Jovi in our house.
And she's amazing. She slept
She is
through the night
great.
very quickly.
And everyone, this is something we need to fix as a society.
Yes.
All right, hear me
You know
out.
what we're gonna say.
Everyone will say, if they don't say, oh, as soon as that baby comes, it's just gonna cry nonstop. You're never gonna get to sleep.
Get ready.
Da-da-da.
Get ready.
If your baby comes and that doesn't happen, and they actually sleep through the night and don't fuss really at all, then the first thing people say is, "Oh, we'll just wait till that second baby."
Yes.
It's like, maybe don't say that over
Maybe,
my kid.
yeah, maybe things can just be great.
Yeah.
And maybe they will be more difficult the next time.
But let us get there when we get there.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
give support versus fear. So
Right.
that's
But
a
anyways,
problem.
November was awesome.
It was awesome.
Stayed here for Thanksgiving. That's just what we do. And then was it the last day of November? The end of November, before Jovi was here, booked yet another Disney trip.
Because we had to, of course.
And because if you keep in mind, we've only hit 3 of 4 festivals so far. And so, so we
we
had
messed up and
to
all.
go to a Christmas party and go to Festival of the Holidays too. So when Jovi was
5 weeks old.
5 weeks old, she took her first trip to Disney
And first road trip.
and first road trip. And side note, she crushes it in a
Crushed
car.
it.
She,
Girl loves her car seat.
Yeah, if she's in a car seat, she's out.
Yeah.
Super thankful. But that was such a fun trip.
Yeah. if you're a new parent,
Just do stuff.
just do stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so we had a little camera malfunction there, but the truth is still the same.
Please leave the noise that it made in there, and then we'll just black screen and
It
then
went-
right back.
It went dee-doo, and then we like started each other like,
Like,
oh no.
do we have to completely restart this? No, we don't. We're good.
So from the top, January.
First off, I'm Kaylee. This is Tanner.
Yes,
Wait.
exactly. But yeah, if you have kids, like people tend to stay in their homes, and don't get me wrong, protect your baby, all
Right.
those things. You need to do that. But like, you don't have to stop living. You can keep living. And there are going to be a lot of people that tell you to be afraid. So I'm going to be one that tells you to be brave, that tells you that you can do it,
Yeah.
that you're capable. Don't let all the naysayers and scared people scare you out of doing everything you want to do.
Yeah, all those horses. Hey,
Beep.
a certain group of people is going to get that, and that's all that matters. Yep.
But yeah, it's been amazing for us. It's been the best thing we've ever done. So I love it. I love being a parent. I love being her mom.
Same. That is pinnacle of my life.
So yeah,
Wait, and now December.
we're in December.
So we did the party,
Yeah.
Christmas. Love Christmas time.
We love Christmas.
The most wonderful time of the year.
We had a fantastic time at the
Yeah,
party
and
too.
then after Christmas is when we went and saw our families. So,
Went and stayed.
yep, went and stayed with Kaylee's parents, then drove to my parents, and
Lot
then
of driving
and then back home. Oh yeah, it was 20 hours of driving in 4
in
days.
4 days
Uh,
with a
Our,
baby.
our families live west,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah,
So we trekked all the way out there, but had a great time.
yep.
You know, it's hard because you can only make so much time for so many people. And
Right.
we've had a lot of conversations about that lately, about family's extremely important, but
Right.
but you have to, put your value where people are, for the people that are going to give back to you, in the
Right.
sense that, like, I know our families are going to come see us. I know those are people that want to see Jovi and things like
Right.
that. And so it is hard when you have to feel like you have to pick and choose where you're going to go, what you're going to do. And so we're very blessed that we have our families that really do want to see us and that kind of thing, because it's not always easy to try and
Yeah.
do everything all at once.
And then traveling with a baby and a 100-pound toddler of a dog.
Oh my goodness.
So, but he's great.
He's
he does
great
great.
too.
And now we're here.
Now we're here.
Now we've always talked about starting to do this. I really thought we would do way more of this during
I know.
It is so hard.
It's hard to focus.
Yeah.
It's hard to do
I
both.
bet, yeah, like 90% of this is probably just me like,
Staring at it.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, this has been a dream of ours for a really long time, and we've talked about it. And at some point, you just got to do it.
yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody ever feels like they know what they're doing fully, or that they're
Right.
going to be good enough at it. At least at me, I feel imposter syndrome about everything. But here we are, and we're going to talk about a lot of things. There's a lot to our story to unpack.
Oh, yeah. Give us some feedback.
Yeah.
I mean, give us topics.
Yeah.
Even so, but
Yeah, so we're going to talk about a lot of things. There's a lot more to come. We've got some surprises up our sleeve. But
these
this is episode 0, so it doesn't have the format that we're going to have for the rest of the podcasts. At least we
Yeah.
think we think the format we're going to have.
yeah. We have an idea.
We'll see if
We'll
it
see.
works.
Yeah.
But we got a lot more to talk about. Please stick around. Tanner has some incredible mission trips he's been on that I'm super excited to interview him about and talk to you guys about. And I've done some cool stuff in music. I was on The Voice and American Idol and things like that. We're going to unpack all those things
Well,
together.
spoiler alert. Now they know what we're going to talk about.
Sorry, but we're going to talk about that. And ministry and our kid and Disney and traveling.
Food.
And food and life.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know it, the world is an oyster.
The world is an oyster. So go out and get them, kid.
Go out and find an oyster, because it's the world. This is episode 000.
We'll
With-
see you on episode 001.
With love from the Liggins.
Yep.
Bye.
Out. Oyster shell.
I like